Every day, 55,000 people all around you in the Santa Barbara area are struggling with mental health issues. Most of those afflicted and their families don't realize they don't have to suffer alone. There's a place they can turn for help, understanding, guidance, and life-changing services. Every day, the Mental Wellness Center is ready to start the path to recovery.
The Mental Wellness Center is a community resource that's here for all of us that are impacted by mental illness. We provide employment, housing services, and even a fellowship club, which is a social center for adults living with mental illness. The thread that ties all these services together is education.
Everything we do at the Mental Wellness Center to support people living with mental illness, the support for their families, as well as the programs we offer for the community at large. Education is at the heart of all of this work, because through education, people come to understand. That understanding leads to empathy, and the empathy addresses the stigma that unfortunately is entangled in the concept of mental illnesses.
Once they find the Mental Wellness Center, those affected with mental health issues are surrounded with an array of support services. And it starts at the Fellowship Club and Recovery Learning Center.
The Fellowship Club provides some very practical needs that are met here on a daily basis. It might mean a nutritious meal that for some can be their only meal of the day, the support groups for someone with their mental wellness and recovery, finding a job. It might mean finding an apartment. It might mean reunifying with family or friends that they've lost track with. Every day, the staff and the other members of the Fellowship Club are here to help one another accomplish these goals.
One of the most important programs I think we offer through the Mental Wellness Center is our Family to Family course. Family members learn about the symptoms of a mental health disorder. They learn about medications, communication skills. They learn about the concept of recovery. And it's my dream that they all walk away with hope.
When families first finally find me, they are usually in some state of basically shock. They don't know where to turn, where to go for help. That's why the education and the support is so vital.
Family to Family class helped me realize that we're not alone in this. There's so many people out there that are just like us that need this help and are going through this extremely difficult time.
We never know what kinds of changes for the good can come from education.
Not only is Ann heavily involved with the Mental Wellness Center, she's chair of its board. She's had a 40-year career teaching in elementary school and at UCSB, and has been very instrumental in bringing the highly successful Mental Health Matters to local 6th graders and Mental Health First Aid to both UCSB students and the entire community.
The Mental Health First Aid class is an essential part in helping students feel confident responding, to be the first responder, and because if they do that role, they will prevent tragedy.
The Mental Health First Aid class has really given them the tools to deal with those real issues, to be there with confidence and say, you know, what can I do for you? How can I help you? What's going on with you?
One of the best things about Mental Health Matters is it teaches students not to have the negative stereotypes about people with mental disorders. It takes the stigma away, and they learn to accept it as just a difference in people, and that it's a difference that's treatable, and to treat those people with compassion and kindness.
The Mental Wellness Center has a very long history of recognizing that not only do the people who have lived experience with mental illness, not only do they deserve and need support and services, so too do their family members.
Ann first found the Mental Wellness Center through her family's own personal experience with a mental disorder.
Little did I know that I would take all of the professional acumen that I've gleaned from my wonderful career and be able to parlay it into the work I'm doing now. When my daughter was first diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, the Mental Wellness Center was the first phone call I made. And in retrospect, that phone call was one of the most important phone calls I ever made.
I'm confident that in my lifetime, we'll see advances in mental illness treatment and maybe hopefully one day a cure. But for now, we know what works and we know what our clients need to accomplish their wellness and recovery goals.
Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong.
The Mental Wellness Center has offered my daughter a place to come on a daily basis. She's been able to do a part-time job, which has given her hope. It's also given her friends that she can come and feel good about. It's been a place for me to come and become educated, and her father, and we just feel we couldn't live without it.
The educational work that I'm doing, in addition to helping people understand, I'm hoping that it also speaks to their hearts, because I think that's when education is its best, is when it speaks not only to our minds, but also to our hearts. And when that happens, then there is hope, and recovery is possible.
Feels like home.